Okay, so it's been a while since I did an update on my craft folio, so I added a lot of little changes that I wanted to share with you. So normally when I take this with me, I'm staying overnight somewhere, so usually I keep it in the studio. But more than likely, I keep this section for emergencies, like let's say I can't find a certain stamp or I can't find a certain SD card. Then I usually use this as like my go-to section in case I just need something specific that I normally would take with me on the road, but in the studio it comes in handy knowing that there's one spot I can go to pick it up. So in this section, I have a little stamping cube. It has even the graph lines. I'm sure this is Tim Holtz collection. I bought a bunch of them on overstock.com, so they came like 9 in a pack, which is really convenient. A little case for my SD cards when I start filming on my phone, dedicated specifically for around and about and mobile style filming. Then I picked this up from Studio L2E, which is the track it days of the week. They're very small, they come in handy. It even has a little asterisk right here. So when I want to mark off different things that I'm tracking on a small calendar, I can just use that one. Well, especially on my field note size. And my Stadler stencil. Whenever I want to create like a bullet point, which is a triangle, a hexagon, a circle, a square, and even a little arrow pointing, which comes very convenient, especially when I use pencil or pen, or even the Crayola crayons in order to mark off a specific space with highlighted color. So a lot of times when I'm running into, like, let's say a certain insert doesn't have what I want to indicate the idea or design that I have in mind, this is my go-to. And of course a few hydration stickers. Remind me when I have a new recipe I need to post. And last but not least, my letter stencil and number stencil. So whenever I do staycations or I'm on the go, this is the case that I'm taking with me. So let's go into the main pocket. I used to keep my pens and go-to pencils in this netting case on the side, but I felt like after a while, if you never know and just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and sew a pencil case for this. But these are the pens, pencils, and stylus that I keep in here. I have my Pilot G2 in the red. I just picked up a big packet from Costco, the black one, and of course my Sharpie, my stylus that I received as a gift, and another black Pilot G2 pen. And also I'm going to be using my field notes, I think it's called the Sweet Tooth packet, so I brought this pencil along with me. So, and yes, I do have a sharpener to go with it, so all this is going to stay together. And of course, when you're away on staycation and retreat, it's always good to have a big calculator to calculate all the numbers. And here it's a day marker that I got from one of my day timer packets, so I just keep it in here as a ruler and also a place marker. And I haven't found a use for this yet, but just thought I'd tuck it in. And then I'm going to be laminating some inserts as well as some pocket folders. Here's another Tim Holtz. Usually when I'm doing my staycation stamping, I use this as a stamp holder, not only just for big stamps, but the little ones that I use on a frequent basis. So let's say I wipe it off and before I put it back in its casing, I use this to hold this place. And it also, of course, you know, makes a good straight edge. And it also has a grid pattern to it. So whenever you're marking your space and putting in your stamps, it's a good one. Of course, my laminating sheets, pouches. I think this is the 5x7. Yep, it's the 5x7 Studio L2E listed stamp. And this is for my 4x6 pouch. This is a Scotch Thermo laminating brand. Works really well and it's super thick. Even though it's only 5mm, it holds up well. So I'll show you a sample after I get done doing my dividers how it turns out. Studio L2E study plans. Studio L2E, I don't know what this set is called. I know I have a previous link to it. Oh, Studio L2E school plans. Studio L2E creative plans. So, and also I have a couple from Sweet Stamp Shop. I think this is the the Plan to Go set. This is Mommy Lay. Studio L2E Plan to Eat set. And Studio L2E Calendar, which is the brush date set. And this is the actual Tim Holtz, my goodness, I can't remember what these are called. The Tim Holtz acrylic stamper that I use, that I actually, you know, put the dates on and use on the page. This is a just in case you never know double stick tape. Found that at the Dollar Tree just for $1. And of course, as I mentioned before, I do use my gifts. So this is for a manicure set when I need to do my nails or freshen up a bit. And this is Sweet Stamp Shop Plan to Work. And last but not least, my watercolor natural hair brush set, which comes with free videos and the zip pouch, which I thought was really neat, you know, as I take it on the go. So I'm going to be creating some craft videos later this season, more than likely in the winter when, you know, in the Midwest, it's not as easy to get around in the winter. So not that I need something else to do, but I want to start working on my brush script as well as my crafting ideas for the blogosphere. So those are all the things that I am taking with me on my way to the new studio. So if you have any questions in regards to what I have in this case, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, or always inbox me. If you'd like to join us on a staycation on the Northside studio that we have now available to us on a monthly basis here in Chicago. So on Saturday I'm going to have more videos available for you. I haven't done a while of my Bujo binder, the white one that I had in my bag I showed to you earlier. But I'm going to have more instruction production videos where I show you some of the things behind the scenes that I do in regards to production and of course, you know, being an artisan admin. So once again, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I look forward to talking to you here online and of course face to face. Until then, take care. I have to put my pins back in.